Want to build wealth like Warren Buffett? Or understand money like Robert Kiyosaki? The world's richest investors have dropped gems on how they built their fortunes. And today, we're breaking down the 7 greatest books on investing and money, ranked from great to GOAT. Stay till the end because the #1 book might just change your financial future forever. The 7th book on our list is The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, first published in 2020. This book explores how psychology influences financial decisions. Even if you know every investing strategy in the book, if you don't master your mindset, you'll still struggle. Housel explains how emotions, habits, and personal experiences shape the way we handle money. A particularly powerful takeaway is that wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about your habits and how long you stay in the market. Mark Cuban, billionaire investor and Shark Tank star, said, "Morgan Housel's book is one of the most important reads on wealth. If you don't control your emotions, the market will control you." Next up is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, first published in 1997. This book flips everything you thought you knew about money. It introduces the concept of assets versus liabilities, and trust me, most people get this wrong. Kiyosaki argues that the rich don't work for money. They make money work for them. One of the book's most famous lessons is to stop working for money and start making money work for you by acquiring assets like real estate, stocks, and businesses. Actor and investor Will Smith once said, "I wish I had this book when I was younger. It completely changed how I see money and wealth." Coming in at number 5 is Common Stocks and Uncommon Profits by Philip Fisher, first published in 1958. Fisher teaches that the best investments aren't found on a spreadsheet. They're found by understanding businesses at a deeper level. He focuses on analyzing companies beyond numbers, looking at management quality, competitive advantages, and industry trends. A key lesson from this book is, before investing in any stock, ask yourself, would I want to own this company for the next 10 years? Warren Buffett, who credits Fisher's principles with his investment philosophy, said, "I am an eager reader of whatever Phil has to say, and I recommend his book to anyone serious about investing." The 4th book is One Up on Wall Street by Peter Lynch, first published in 1989. Lynch, the former manager of Fidelity's Magellan Fund, achieved an astonishing 29.2% annual return between 1977 and 1990, growing the fund from $18 million to $14 billion. His book emphasizes using personal knowledge and everyday observations to make investment decisions. One of Lynch's key insights is that everyday investors have an advantage over Wall Street. If you notice a great company before analysts do, you can profit big. He also introduces the concept of 10-baggers, stocks that increase tenfold, and explains how to spot them. Elon Musk once said, "Lynch's way of thinking is simple but powerful." He saw what others ignored. At number 3, we have The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham, first published in 1949. Graham is considered the father of value investing, and his book remains the Bible of investing for many. One of the book's most famous quotes is, "In the short run, the market is a voting machine. In the long run, it's a weighing machine." Graham teaches that successful investing isn't about timing the market. It's about finding undervalued stocks and minimizing risk. His key principle is to always invest with a margin of safety and never buy overhyped stocks, but rather great businesses at great prices. Warren Buffett calls it the best book ever written on investing. If you read it, you'll become a better investor. The 2nd book on our list is The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko, first published in 1996. This book challenges the myth that millionaires drive Ferraris and live in mansions. Instead, it reveals that most millionaires live below their means, drive used cars, and prioritize financial discipline over flashy lifestyles. One of its key lessons is that building wealth isn't about luck. It's about smart habits, frugality, and long-term investing. Personal finance expert Dave Ramsey said, "This book proves that becoming a millionaire isn't about luck. It's about discipline and smart financial choices." And finally, the #1 book on our list is Poor Charlie's Almanack by Charlie Munger, first published in 2005. Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's right-hand man, teaches mental models that help you think better, invest smarter, and make better life decisions. One of Munger's most famous principles is invert. Always invert. The best way to succeed is to avoid failure. This means that instead of focusing only on what to do, successful people also consider what not to do. His key takeaway? Wealth isn't just about money. It's about thinking clearly and making better decisions over time. Bill Gates said, Charlie Munger's wisdom applies to investing, business, and life. This book is priceless. And there you have it, the 7 greatest books on investing and money ranked. Which one are you reading next? Let's talk money. This is just the beginning. In our upcoming videos, we will dive deeper into building wealth, mastering investments, growing passive income streams, and unlocking the secrets to financial freedom. We are creating a full series about finance and money management, so do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and click the bell icon so you never miss a new video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.